Hi, I'm Butterfly Identity.
And I am also Butterfly Identity.
No, you're not. There can only be one. I mean, if you want to be me, then I'll be you.
Okay.
Okay, the missing legs could have a plot now.
Wow! Wasn't expecting that much shade. I'm Wixamy, and I'm here against my will.
She is. I was like, you can't work on TML tonight because you're going to do epic rap battles of warriors behind the scenes with me. And she was like, no, please. And I'm like, no escape from the cat hell.
That's exactly what happened.
But sometimes it's like cookie dog hell or cat hell. Which one? Pick your
Which one's
battle.
worse? Pick your poison.
Right.
Okay, anyways.
So you're Blixamy, I'm Butterfly Identity, and we're the creators of Epic Rap Battles of Warriors, an internet show where we pit cats against each other. Literally cats.
I want to be part of it.
You did good.
Thank you.
So we're going to talk about ERBOW 5 now, which at this point I think we were just like, oh my god.
We're in this far. No turning back now.
There is no point of no return. It's like that Phantom of the Opera song. Like,
You're on your own. I don't know the reference. But A+ for, like, going for it.
Okay. So we wanted to do a quick fun thing after ERBOW 4, which is, like, the big battle that took friggin' forever. It took a very long time, and we were just
and this one actually was, like, out really fast. Like, it was, like, you, me, done. Like, it was fast.
Oh, yeah. No, it was definitely the most fun to write, in my opinion. We have some killer lines, and they're, like, to this day. Like, I would put it on a t-shirt and sell it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the better ones. It's one of my favorites, for sure.
Oh, yeah. It holds a very special place in my heart. So we wanted to do one with characters that were, like, more controversial. Not necessarily villains, but we were doing just protagonists from, you know, day one, episode 1, and day 1, I guess, when you were like, I have a brilliant idea. And I'm like, yes, go, my child. You're like, rapid cast. I'm like, nope.
Bye!
Okay, so we ended up doing it with the Bad Parents, and that's the title of that's the code name for all our battles.
Bad Parents.
Bad Parents. And nobody likes Rainflower, so I was like, that's going to be fun. And Spiderleg, for the most part, was, a pretty terrible dad.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, I distinctly remember in, like, 8th grade or whenever, not 8th grade, even before that, when, was it Twilight came out? No, that was definitely, like, elementary school. But one of my friends was like, oh my god, did you read the part where Spiderleg was like, I didn't want these kids?
Oh my god, I didn't have friends who read Warriors. I was all alone in my journey. But that's nice.
Yeah. But we were young, and he's just like,
that's wonderful.
She's just like, what does he mean by that? How can you have kids you don't want?
Yeah, he was the first, like, well, not necessarily, but yeah, he definitely was a giant piece of crap.
He was that was not the start of daddy issues, #daddy issues, but it was definitely the one where he's just like, yeah, my kids are gonna be messed up, but that's fine. Yeah. Okay, so this was relatively quick. We went through actually quite a few voice actors to end up with the perfect voice actors. Not to say that the ones hard. Not to say that the ones that didn't make it to the final cut were not perfect, but they, this role required a lot of swearing. Right. Like, there were some lines in there, like the Firestar's dick one, that I was like,
she was cackling while she like caps me, and she was like, oh, this is gonna be so funny, and she sent it, and I'm like, no, we can't, and she's like, we can.
Do it for Izzy.
Yeah, do it for Izzy.
do it for Izzy. I think we're going to have to explain that in the next episode, because there are people like, what's that other sad storm's had? And I'm like, well, that's Jaden being really, really sleep deprived at 4:30 in the morning.
I was laughing when I put it in there.
I know.
Like,
oh my god. Okay, we can't talk about ERBOW 6.
Oh, right.
Okay, so ERBOW 5, and do it for Izzy. So I put it in, and I was like, oh boy, I know the person who records for Rainflower has got to, like, not care about these things. So we did go through a few voice actors who were like, oh, just not comfortable with that. I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. There will be raps in the future where they're actually classy and just not terrible cats. So you will be fine. So we ended up just bang, bang. We, like, got it out. And it is probably one of my favorite ones to date. Do you want to explain the Boston accent?
I was wondering if you're going to talk about that.
Because we're going to listen to the demo pretty soon.
Well, you wrote Rainflower, and then for some reason something came over me, and I'm like, no, and it's not even a Boston accent. I don't know what it is, but it's something weird. And I'm like, this is what not Rainflower, Spiderleg sounds to me. And I recorded it with this weird accent, and then I was like, oh my god, that's so funny. And then we just kept in the demo because it just like worked. I don't know. You'll see. You'll be like, what the hell is she doing? It's part of the fun.
Part of the fun, just giving them crazy voices, because after doing quite a few raps and demos, you just want to switch things up.
You pretty much start losing your entire soul. And at this point, it's like 98% gone. So is it gone like completely now? I think the first season just took up all. It's negative percentage. Okay, we're going to play the demo for you guys, and you're gonna listen to Spiderleg's Boston accent. It'd be great. You're gonna love it. I promise.
Oh my god. All right, so I'm gonna like look for it first.
You didn't have it all set up?
No, I didn't. I failed. You're appalled.
Good thing I'm the organized one out of us.
Oh yeah.
Not.
Oh my god, before we started recording this behind the scenes, we were talking about writing processes. And
oh my god.
Okay, I'm just gonna briefly talk about this before we play the demo, but I'm the kind of person who feels very anxious without an outline, and if I don't have everything figured out, and if like I don't like know the purpose of like what I'm writing, I'm just like, well, there's pretty much no point in doing it at all because I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. Janet, on the other hand,
just go.
Just do it.
Consequences later.
She just writes, which I really admire because
God.
No roadblocks for this. I'm trying to think of like a metaphor for you for this. All I can come up was tractor, just rolling through.
Pretty much though. Pretty much tractor.
Pretty much.
That's me.
Tractor.
And I can just go over the road bumps because I'm a damn tractor. I can go over the plot holes.
Yes, you can literally go over the plot holes.
Totally ignore them.
All right, ERBOW 5 demo.
ERBOW 5.
Let's go. Oh, Star Clan, here we go again. Another useless Tom, another litter in the den. You didn't learn nothing from your baby-making mama, and nothing from your leader on this kitty pet drama. I know what they're saying, I'm Crooked's evil mother, but at least I had the balls to say I preferred his brother. And speaking of those whoops, seems you might be lacking. Was anyone surprised after Daisy sent you packing?
You say I'm packing, huh? Look about your tail, that's right. But me and Daisy got down, she didn't put up a fight. At least I disliked my little crotch critters equal. For a mama toot his own one. Come on, that's evil. They let you into Star Clan? Well, isn't that something? But you couldn't own up and face your boy, you're nothing. You're a loser, a coward, much less a mother. Get out of here, Rainy. Don't you have a kid to smother?
As if I take advice from a gangly pile of sticks. Your stupid warrior name came out of Firestar's dick. But don't be offended, I'm not trying to be shrewd. I'm just saying, that monster should have come for you, too. It's such a relief you don't mentor like you father. You love that Amber bitch more than you loved your own daughter. That tiny ginger she cat got you caught in a daze. Snap out of it, pervert, she's less than half of your age. That's Rainflower 1, Spiderleg none. How does it feel to be the failure out of Fern and Dusty's spawn?
You got some loose words there, lady. So much in disrespect. You do a lot of dirt, Chuck, despite your case of child neglect. I'm a grade A mentor, I'm at the top of my game. Who are you to call failure? Plus, you shamed your family's name. Step off and get lost, is sad excuse for a mama. Your lack of love did more trouble than his frickin' chin trauma. Are we done now? I think you learned your lesson. The fact that you're dead and gone is honestly a blessing.
Oh my god.
I like your little whoops.
Yeah, me
seriously,
too.
that kills me.
Every time I hear I liked your this is slipping my mind, but you were just like, so much disrespect.
It's funny because when we record, for the most part, I find that the voice actors follow what we do. Like,
yeah.
For the most, like sometimes they'll add in, but a lot of the times. So in the later demos, I think we've started being more adventurous because then the voice actors follow it. And I think it gives it a little more life when we do that. Because in the first one, right, we were just saying words. But at this point, I think is when we started to actually start acting, at least me, started acting when I was doing the rap and like having fun with it. Not just like, hey, we have to be super like stale about it.
Right. No, I was definitely like bobbing my head along while this rap was going. This one is this is definitely the one that I would like listen to in the car. Like, cause this is like, I think when we were listening to ERBOW 4 behind the scenes, I was more like, yeah, like there's like, it's not one of those one of our raps where you can just be like, oh yeah, like get him, kill him.
Definitely,
like,
definitely.
I liked the crotch critters. The first time I read that, I like wheezed for like 15 minutes. It was so
I was gonna
funny.
put crotch crawlers, but I'm like, oh, that sounds like an inappropriate something. So I'm like, okay, it can't be crawlers. So I changed it to critters.
That was also good. But I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be like humble brag, but Izzy's comment on Izzy's comment.
Well,
she's like, fire starts dick and spawned a revolution.
oh my
Small
god. I was
children.
like, I literally thought children watch this. Literally 6-year-olds watch this. And Selena just is talking about cat dick. And I'm literally going right to hell. They have a seat reserved just for us. And it's like, oh god. This is the start of the end.
Next to Izzy.
Next to Izzy, right there. She's the queen, and we're like those little like side
We're
chairs.
like the little cherubs just like hanging around.
Yes! Little horns and little wings. That us.
Oh no. I'm seeing the fan art starting to pop up. Okay, good, solid. Now you know what ERBOW 5 is all about, just silliness.
Dicks.
Oh my god, cat dicks. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna end this before it gets more inappropriate. I'm so sorry for your ears. You went through a lot. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye now. And if you enjoyed this episode of Epic Rap Battles of Warriors Behind the Scenes, make sure you subscribe by hitting the subscribe button. There's also a playlist with all the other ones, and you can watch them and be more educated about the process behind these rap battles. Hell yeah. Okay, so we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.